Joshy! Oh, Joshy. I need a shower. Joshy! I'm not trying to ruminate or herp or whatever. I do wish I could have known Josh like 8 years sooner.
Carlo was picked on every day. King Cobra's words a brutal phrase. Tears fell like rain, heavy and deep. Carl vowed revenge, but first he'd weep. Cobra's venom cut like a knife, gave Carl's mom a tortured life. The curse spread fast, cancer's might. Hellbound journey, endless night. Carl swore with fire in his eyes, Cobra's fate won't be disguised. Alone and toothless he shall wane, spiteful echo of Carl's pain. Years went by, no mercy shown. Carl's anger had fully grown. With a chant fierce and strong, he cursed Cobra all night long. Whispers dark filled the air. Cobra felt the creeping snare. Fangs would rot and skin would crack. All his dreams turned pitch black. Carl swore with fire in his eyes, Cobra's fate won't be disguised. Alone and toothless he shall wait, spiteful echo of Carl's pain.
Man, that chain is hardcore. That's rocking.
They got on a hot topic.
The UIS, the UIS fucking S, the UIS. Welcome to the UI fucking S. Welcome to the UIS.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the UIS. How is everyone doing tonight for this special watch along with Snakebones 25 Cobraisms? I went ahead and watched it, to get a feel for it. I know I've seen it before, but made me think, I wonder, does Cyrax have a Cyraxisms video? Because he sure has a lot of Cyraxisms. Hey, World Skipper. World Skipper's body is ready for this. Hell yeah. So my Mark IV mat came in, as we can see right here. Much smaller than the Beretta mat. probably about the size of the Beretta mat that I made. I gotta stop with the damn Rax Dance video. I think I have it set to turn on every time I change scenes. I just added that recently. We'll fix that. We will fix that. So anyways, let's get over to the watch screen, which probably is going to have the damn Cyrax video opening, you know, right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fix that right now. I'll be right back. All right, let's take this and restart playback when source becomes active. Yep, that will do it. All right. There we go. Much better, much better, much better. All right, so I don't think I saw who was in here. 4 people in here, just World Skipper in chat, but I also had a discussion last night about taking the phone live and cooking something or whatever. And I knew it was kind of a pain in the ass to do. Streamlabs had some sort of thing set up to where you could switch like to a phone and continue your live stream. So I found a different way, some OBS camera program. I'm going to turn this on right here. See if it automatically works. There it is. So yeah, I haven't paid for it or anything, so it's still going to have that camera for OBS Studio thing on it. So if it comes in handy, I might pay for it. I don't know. Hey, I got to show off my watches spinning while they're actually spinning. All right, so if that comes in handy, it'll be worth it. I think it's like $70 for the license for it. So it may or may not be worth it. How often would I actually use it? Like $10 a month or $70 lifetime. There's a couple of really free options out there with no watermark, but they're also just wired. And so we can't have that. There's no point in that. If I wanted to do wired, I could just do wired. All right, so who is ready to get into this? As you guys can see from the link at the bottom, that is Seizure Robots channel's address. I will also drop it into, actually I dropped it in chat already to the video, but here is Seizure Robots' actual channel. And without further ado, here we go.
Josh has a deep, rich history of completely misunderstanding words and then parroting them.
I wonder if this is the echolalia thing, right? He just hears little sound bites and then parrots them.
What's unfortunate
How we get some of this stuff
is that it goes through that Boglum filter. It gets corrupted, got a bad save file, and he remembers the bad iteration forever.
No matter how many times Josh will hear the correct turn of phrase, forever it's a 6-pack abs.
Or having a 6-pack abs.
And there's times I'll even do that, like the Maxwell tapes. It's Maxell.
6 salary figure.
And a 6 salary figure.
How do you say those words and not think them through?
Have you ever caught yourself almost accidentally repeating a Cobraism?
The most outrageous Cobraism that I've ever inadvertently used in real life was, I actually said, hold the phone, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, yeah.
Without thinking about it.
Now, I don't think D-Thaw is in this list when it damn well should be. Maybe that's a more recent development.
He did hold the phone, Sylvester Stallone. That was one of my. I still use that on occasion because that's good shit.
No skin off my shoes.
I gotta tenderize the meat.
It's so stupid to say that as an adult man.
It's going to get you a pity laugh.
Sylvester Stallone. just falls out, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, ooh. You just move along like you didn't just say something really weird.
It's not really a joke. It's just 2 words that rhyme.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Now, one of my Cobra videos, after he died, I put up, basically the who did it. It was a lineup, and it was not those 3 things. It was a burger, booze, and then a flower. So, the seeds or whatever. I think these ballparks, yes, I think these are Ballpark Frank's animations. And he does some really, really good shit.
We got the iceberg of Cobraisms. I felt very much obligated to get video evidence of these because some of them are so insane, you would almost not believe it actually came out of Josh. He could not misunderstand it this severely.
Great iceberg
But he
image,
did.
too.
So the scale is a balancing test between pervasiveness in the community and whether it's understandable.
Exactly. This third quadrant, you're going to have people have probably never heard it or very few people know about it. And if you really struggle, you can finally figure it out.
Is the unknowableness of the quote with or without context?
Even with context, you still don't know what the hell he's trying to say. It's not only not well known, it's also impossible to understand. It's some kind of eldritch, arcane language.
Was that joke that Chris made about the Stone Age or something that was just so...
But if anyone knows, isn't about Cyrax, of course, but if there's a Cyrax sayings video, I won't bother, but I think one needs to be made.
You don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age, this gigantic meteor Sonichu thing is hurling towards Earth.
Pain. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, too.
Like, what is this? I don't have any idea what that could possibly mean.
What's funny about that is, at some point, I want to say maybe 10 years later, Chris made an attempt at explaining it, and we're still none the wiser.
And also, it wasn't just pizza. It was everything. I mean, anything that was slightly warm, he wouldn't get anywhere near it because of the tooth pain.
Only makes sense to Chris.
True Chris fashion, he says, please feel free to screen cap and share the following in this tweet. I ended up sharing a partial joke in the Stone Age line. I figured it was a simple joke. The whole joke is, you don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age, you'd tell a caveman more than twice. What?
That old joke.
Now that is obscure arcana. That's unknowable.
That is unknowable.
What the fuck?
Even when he explains it, you're still just bewildered, startled,
closer.
Dehydrated.
You've got no more clues to figure out why it was a joke.
I watched some movie today talking about cavemen. It was called In the Blink of an Eye. It was on Disney Plus. I think a Hulu original. It was actually fairly good.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get into this. TheUIS.
That's what's up, dudes.
That's what's up.
TheUIS. I say that's what's up constantly.
And that one, I think most people say that and they have no clue. Normies or whatever. It's went into their vocabulary and they don't even know where it came from.
It's now just part of the cultural vernacular. Right?
The lexicon.
Just say these
Or maybe it's somewhere else and I'm not normie enough that I don't know where it really came from. Maybe Josh just stole it and it's actually more popular somewhere else. I don't know.
Words all the time. Yeah.
Two.
Right at the top.
Trust and believe, way up there.
Oh, I miss Trust and Believe.
T&B tubes.
Man, you just know how many times Scotty tricked him into doing something because he challenged him to trust and believe him.
That seems like a Cyrax thing too.
Trust and believe, dude. I will find you a girl.
Don't you think I'm doing the best I can?
I think you're doing
the best you can. Come on, dude. Okay.
Deliciously ironic.
Deliciously ironic.
That's way up there.
It's deliciously ironic, you too.
And he's still doing it. That's what kind of surprised me because I associate that with old Kobe's.
Back in the day when Josh would say it, he would say it almost in like he's considering things. How deliciously ironic. He's pontificating, he's positing, he's thinking.
Something about society. You know, what's deliciously ironic.
The assholes who accuse me of stalking Ellen are the ones who are actually stalking her, so that's kind of deliciously ironic.
Hey, H-Bomb, how you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Here, he's just quickly trying to cope.
I think it's funny how Cobra, back in the old Cobes days, back when he had hair, he sounded more intelligent, just the way he, I guess, tried to speak. But yet, this is where most of the fucked up words came from.
And off my shoes.
Sounded like he had it going on.
This is a classic.
So I'm kind of at that point where it's just like, yeah, you know what? Some of-age pussy would be nice, but if it doesn't happen,
Sitting at the bar.
No skin off my shoes. Sex is fucking gross. People are fucking gross. I hate kids. I pretty much
Hope you have a good night at the bar, H-Bomb. Make sure you're careful and all that good stuff.
hate the human race.
That little rant afterward. Sex is fucking gross. I hate kids. I hate humans. What?
No skin off my shoes.
Yeah. It actually distracts you from the incorrect phrase, no skin off my shoes.
This is classic Josh, is he doesn't take the time to reflect on what he's learned and reason through what it might mean to say it. He just says, no skin off my shoes. Clearly he's mixing up idioms.
Is it,
skin off my nose?
Nose? That was my first guess. Yeah, but...
Yeah, I think it is.
There is back. Back does exist.
Okay.
Well, there's also only use me blade. Maybe he got it from there. He was just, thinking ahead. He knew Blade would lose his toes and have skin in his shoes.
Might be regional. Both exist.
No skin off my shoes.
Shoes.
You have skinless shoes, Josh. Come on.
People say this one pretty often still, right?
Everybody loves this one.
Yeah.
Banger.
Monetarization.
Classic.
Yeah.
Absolute classic.
People saying monetarization all the time.
Oh my. Oh my god. How come I can't donate money in chat, Cobes? Well, you can't donate money directly in chat because YouTube has unfortunately turned off my monetization, even though the hypocrisy of it. Thank you, Susan of YouTube.
God damn, Susan. I mean, Cyrax did the same thing, made a video directly addressing her. He looked alert here though too. I mean, he's like he just come back from proctologist. I got another email from Alice, the one who dropped that information last night from the Only Use Me Blade live stream where he showed off his toeless foot. I guess he called Beck and she was crying so hard she couldn't even talk to him. Apparently she's a nurse and they call her Black Widow Beck. Beck's husband died and her boyfriend died. I don't know, I guess if she's a nurse, why wasn't his feet looked at a long time ago?
It's easy to forget he directly addresses Susan, because I think some people, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I say, fuck you, Susan. Who is that?
he at one time believed that she was in his chat. He wasn't like, oh, that's not the real Susan. He goes, oh, hey, I like your website.
Susan, CEO of YouTube, writes, hello, at King Cobra JFS. You will be getting your 15K subscriber button soon. Keep an eye on the mail. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I wish they did have a 15K subscriber plaque. Come on, I need my damn plaque. Hey, once was Animo. Good to see you.
Toast to the CEO of YouTube. Thank you for providing this website.
Yeah, it's not Google or anything or whoever, Google bought it from. It's Susan. She did it all. Sugar Sandwich, how you doing tonight? I'm having a great night, hanging out with you guys, watching Cobraisms.
Monetization is way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Near distant future.
Hugs and shots.
This, I've almost caught
Near-distant
myself saying
future.
because of Cobra. You sound like an idiot if you say near distant future.
The near distant future. It is immediately, what do you call
It's contradicting, paradoxical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an oxymoron. It's an
Oxymoron, there we
right
go.
out of the gate. Near distant
These
future.
words are conflicting.
Big, small future.
People say what? Like my immediate future?
And then
Like a Cyrax brain scan.
not too distant future is probably what I mean.
Not too
I think
distant.
you
Okay, yeah.
say.
It's always him talking about the lottery, his girlfriend, or his house. He will say in the near distant future, I can see it coming. It's happening. Look at him. He's looking.
He
He's
is.
got his hat.
I can foresee the smoking hot goth chick of my dreams
Foresee.
in my
Far
near
away
distant
present,
future.
yeah.
I can foresee
And
the
how'd that
smoking
go,
hot goth
buddy?
chick of my dreams in my near distant future.
Not going so good.
Not going well.
A little garden gnome.
If only he knew what was in store for him in his near distant future. Oh, God. Could have had no now at all.
Very often recited near distant future is pretty popular. We know what he's trying to say too. He's saying it's coming. It's around the corner.
It's probably not even a real weaved hat. It's just molded plastic.
Transute.
Oh, I love in transute. I love in transute. God, that's so funny. It's in transute.
Dispatch status in transsuits. Dispatch status in transsuits.
Transit. No.
I think one of my favorite Cobra things is right here.
Why do you care how I jack off?
Oh, transute. I mean, he's continued to use it.
That's the thing is these often are not one-time fuck-ups. He's convinced himself that this is how it is.
Do you remember when he wrote "my prefer" when talking about getting his ring shipped? Let me find it. Yes. Try to figure this out.
Wish has been decent on keeping me updated on my prefer. Did he mean to type order?
Yes.
He is exactly the rube that buys shit off Wish site.
Well, hold on. We got P, so it's right next to O. R, okay. D is right next to E. And then F, definitely order.
Unseen.
I remember staring at this.
That's what I was thinking too. Preferences, but why would he be updated on his own preferences? But yeah, if you look, letters are right next to each other.
Wondering what he was talking about. It actually took me quite some time. Also, at the time, I didn't know what Wish was. I hadn't heard of it.
Without that context, it would mean nothing. It would mean nothing.
Here's the thing of it.
And here's the thing of it. If you can't provide what she wants, provide what you can provide. And if she doesn't want it, she'll move on.
Hey, what? One more listen.
If you can't provide what she wants, provide what you can provide. And if she doesn't want it, she'll move on.
It's all that you can do, Tubes.
It's all you can do, YouTube. Here's the thing of it, Slick.
Slick. Is he channeling Men in Black or something with that one? I think that was...
I have no idea.
Monorary Jack.
Oh,
Monorary, and then that Sargento, mess up. I think I would take women advice from tubes a lot quicker than I would take career advice from that guy we watched last night.
I love this one.
He really
So
struggles
funny.
with food items.
What is the cheese company that he always gets wrong?
Serenghetto. Yeah.
That's a fucking banger, dude. Serenghetto. Serenghetto.
Of Kobe
Standard way.
and Mortuary Jack.
Kobe. He said Kobe.
Kobe.
Look at this meat pile, by the way. I think
That meat pile doesn't look that bad. Not the ground beef weird shit, but that deli meat looks really good.
he's making a sub sandwich with hamburgers in it.
You still call it
Kobe
Serenghetto?
Mortuary Jack. Right there.
What gets me, and I kind of worry sometimes, is Cobra's actual literacy. He's reading the label.
Yes.
And it comes out Monorary and Kobe. It always surprises me when he is directly reading something and it comes out transbogrified. I can't remember which show it was where the guy was like, I'm not actually literate. I just remember the symbols and then recite them when I see them.
Sure.
He sees Colby because, oh yeah, that's the symbol. That's the glyph for Kobe.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago, I misread some word and I've said it many, many times, and it just all of a sudden clicked that I've been saying it wrong forever, and I can't remember what word it was, but I always go back to Maxell tapes. For 20 years, I called it Maxwell tapes.
And that one, Monorary.
I think you're right.
Hold on. For the younger people in the audience, when I say tape, I mean a audio cassette tape. People don't know what tapes are anymore.
He's not sounding it out.
Hey, heretic.
You know, sound it out. Remember your vowels. Remember your consonants.
He needs Clint there reminding him. Sound it out, Josh. Oh, yo.
No, Josh. Read.
No.
Read, damn you.
Read.
Read.
Me. Read.
The food stuff gets repeated a lot, and people know what he's saying.
Especially cheese. He hits that pretty hard.
And again, using these ingredients
Oh, yeah,
constantly,
Merlot.
reading the labels, cannot correct.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
fix it.
never held a
There was
TDK. Didn't even know it. Some of them might know what a cassette is. They might know the connection between a pencil and a cassette, but they probably never knew that you could play a video game off a cassette.
One, I'd say it's one of the more obscure things out there. You should remember, I hope, Jesse Ryan, USA, a.k.a. Jesse Ryan is gay. It would be there in chat. And
yeah,
maybe because he changed his name or because he's banned, you can't see it in the live chat now.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, it said, plain words, Jesse Ryan is gay. But
100%.
he would read it as Jesse Ryan USA.
Yeah, because I think for a long time, it was Jesse Ryan who was actually in his chat. And then
Because I almost see it that way too. I see the 3 capital letters at the end, and I'm wanting to say USA.
he had like a big purge of all the mods.
Oh, yeah.
And someone rolled through with Jesse Ryan is gay.
He got modded,
And he was
right?
Like, yeah, I got modded. Lasted a really long time. Years.
Actually, it's Jesse Ryan US gay. Not is gay, it's US gay. So of course it seems logical to me.
Exquisite. I think you're a fan of Exquisite, if I know you.
Oh, yeah. This is when he was all hopped up on himself. Simply exquisite.
Flavor is exquisite.
The hard
And on
D.
top of that, the blueberry flavor is exquisite.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Exquisite.
Like you said, hard D.
Exquisite.
Cardinal cherries.
Cardinal cherries.
Cardinal.
Doesn't get better than that.
I'm doing a candy review right quick.
So this is an especially good one because his reflection unintentionally reveals his desktop wallpaper. You've seen this before, right?
I'm trying to recount who it is.
It's the girl he liked from The Office.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Man.
So funny that he would be
Hand-drawn,
sabotaged
creepy.
by this box.
How embarrassing.
It's a graphic that maybe a kid in elementary school would put together. It's her face surrounded by hand-drawn hearts.
I can't believe that he drew hearts in MS Paint for this.
Yeah. He's out there pining for her.
Jesus.
The longer you get to know Josh and you see bits like this, you come to understand he really does get obsessed with certain women who have no interest in him. Cardinal Cherries, it's way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in this melange. Brand new people might take a moment to finally get to it, but that's about it. Billy Elijah.
Oh, God.
Would you date
Billy
Elijah? You'd make a cute couple.
I think Billy Elijah is one of the things I'll accidentally say.
Yeah.
Because I don't think of that person unless I'm thinking about Josh.
I think I call her that, too. Because I don't know what the girl's last name really is.
But they're also part of
Elijah?
The, I don't know, cultural milieu. So you'll see her name around other places. And you'll go, oh, that's Billy Elijah.
How is it meant to be pronounced?
Eilish.
Eilish. Okay. I didn't have it in here, but I can get it real fast. Oh,
I mean, there's a lot of people who are, I guess, worse off mentally than Cobra was, that do lead normal, productive lives. They're just not on the internet. And like you say, they find someone who takes care of them.
Here we are. We got it. Go, Fred. Gilfred.
Okay, Aladdin with the original Gobert Gilfred Biago and the voice actor for
Gobert Gilfred Biago. Oh,
God
good.
damn. Gobert Gilfred Biago.
God, I love it.
Group Holmes.
He becomes Gobred.
I mean, if he was in a much smaller town, and let's say he got into, I don't know, some mill work or at some plant, probably could have got some girl who's about the same mental level as him, maybe a little smarter, hopefully, someone who was taught some basic household stuff, and that's how people like that got married and just live life. But you don't see him on the internet. It just doesn't happen. Just with Cobra, just the moons lined up. Here's one for you. The moons lined up.
Gobred.
All of them.
Iago at the end just makes it even better.
He's incorporating Iago from Aladdin.
Is that what it is?
I
that
think
must
so.
be it. Yeah.
Because at no point did he ever have anything similar in his name. It's Gilbert Gottfried.
Right.
Biago.
You married one? So did I.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Give me a
favorite Western movie is Tombstone, featuring Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell, and Sam Elliott. Favorite Western.
Hey, Raven, good to see
Val
you.
Kilmer.
Cobra is always the badass on the AI lolcow songs. Yeah, he really is. It's like anytime you see Cyrax being displayed, playing music, it's always going to be terrible, horrible shit. But with the Cobra songs, it's always like a real badass rocker AI version of him. So, he may have been a lolcow, he may have been made fun of, but I think in the end, he's looked highly upon. He looked better standing than anybody else.
But he has
house.
Kilmore. Man, he looks like a Bogdanov. You know the Bogdanovs?
Didn't they die?
Yeah, the Bogdanovs. I think they were very opposed to inoculations. And
who hates these guys a lot?
Who?
Rib Steak Face.
He hates the Bogdanovs?
He hates them.
Rib Steak.
Why?
Rib Steak.
I don't know why. He just hates them. One of them died, and I'm like, he died. He's like, fucking hate them.
Okay. I do remember him celebrating. Yeah.
Yeah, he did not like him. I don't know why.
Look at that, man. These dudes, Val Kilmer, R.I.P. the Bogdanovs. It's the chin. Weird chin, weird lips. Look at that. What is he wearing? He's got like a bolo tie here.
Hey, this is an insane person.
It looks like he has devolved into some kind of Jim Carrey Dadaism. Nothing matters.
Yeah, Jim Carrey Dadaism.
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream?
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's the
uplifting.
thing.
Kilmore
It's not our
would be
world.
a sweet name. Yeah.
None of
That's
this
the
is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter.
This man has just...
Be much better than Jim Carrey, or at least Jim Carrey today. Jim Carrey could have been a legendary person, you know, looked... just people in their politics.
Put red flags all over himself indicating, hey, I'm out of my fucking mind. I'm nuts.
Yes. 100%.
Tread
this
carefully.
person looked visibly mentally ill.
I don't think he looked that bad. I know he looked like he was handicapped, because I think he was in the new Top Gun movie, but I don't think he looked that crazy and out of it.
He looks like he went on a spirit quest out in the desert and said, I'm going to make this my whole identity.
He does look like he's trying to channel Applewhite or somebody.
Yeah.
Doomsday Cult, kind of, I went into the desert, now we have to kill kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
'cause that's not
he looks
normal
like somebody's
clothes.
aunt who lost their mind. I don't know what it is, but someone's gay aunt went a little too far, and now they need to be talked back to reality.
Now they're really into diarrhea therapy. And
I don't drink water.
Like from the toilet?
I'm torn. I think just above uncommon knowledge, because he
Regis
talks about
Philbin on
Tombstone a
Bad
lot, and he'll mention
sure does.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, loves that film.
It's very strange because he has maybe 5 movies that he likes.
I saw a pipe in The Fox and the Hound, and now I don't have any teeth.
I'm going to have to use some autistic knowledge on you to correct that. He does love Fox and the Hound, but he saw a pipe in 101 Dalmatians, and that's what set him on that dark path. Yeah.
Good for you.
I know.
Nicely done.
I know.
I'll admit it, Roger from 101.
On American Dad, they said Val Kilmer moved to New Mexico and is slowly turning into a pumpkin.
Dalmatians got me into pipe smoking.
Waffle
out.
Oh, I know
Is this
that
a
one.
moment before he's going to eat a big plate of waffles? You know, he
No.
says munch out. Is he going to waffle out on something?
Nope. I'm going to give you the buzzer.
Waffle,
I'm afraid
waffle
not.
that fart.
Now I feel silly. How does it take?
Good thing I got the window open because the smell of that burger will waffle out.
No.
And then when I wake up, I won't smell it. And then when I wake up, I won't be immediately hungry from smelling it.
What?
Yes.
Oh, man.
He has
it
conflated
will
it.
Waffle out.
Waffle out.
Waffle out.
I just wonder how you get there and how you wouldn't think that that was fucking stupid to say waffle out.
Because he probably heard someone say waft, and he didn't understand what the hell that word was, and he just connected it with a word he does know, like waffle.
It was too close to waffle. They were neighbors. They had a little fusion dance and became a waffle out.
If you heard a word that didn't make sense in the context in which it was used, a normal, well-thinking person would say, maybe I don't understand this word, or I misheard that word. And with waffle, you would Google it, right? Instead of making yourself sound like a fucking idiot your whole life and just saying, I guess it's a waffle out.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I mean, in this hypothetical, I'm also a person who is terrified of looking like an
Waffles are aromatic. Yes, absolutely.
idiot. My name is Joshua Saunders. Nope.
Yeah. For someone who hates appearing clumsy and being clumsy, or appearing unintelligent or childlike, he does no investigation into anything. He just goes, oh, okay.
It's the unfortunate part of, like you were talking about, the echolalia. He repeats, but there is no understanding.
It's probably too close a comparison, but that is literally parroting A parrot doesn't know what the fuck it's saying, really. Most of the time, it's just like, pretty bird, whatever.
Yeah.
Josh is just going, waffle out. I heard that one.
He understands the context because he knows the aroma, the stench of his greasy burgers needs to fly right out the window.
We're going to waffle that out.
And I don't even know if people even understand that they used to have these books called dictionaries. You had to actually pick one up. Encyclopedias. People spent a whole bunch of money on a whole collection of encyclopedias. Each letter had its own book.
Genetic Mountain Dew.
Genetic Mountain Dew is so funny.
For a 2-liter of this genetic Mountain Dew right here.
What is genetic about soda? What are you talking about?
I think he means generic. I just got that. I don't know. Or that Urban Dictionary is not a real dictionary. Right, absolutely. But yeah, I saw the bottle, and it was a generic, it's a store brand.
Oh, boy.
Does he still say genetic?
Yeah. As recently as 2022, you can get the genetic brand, he said.
It's not going to cost you hardly anything. It's going to be cheap AF.
Making mead without
Even
honey.
if you get the genetic brand or the OS brand.
And then in Chillin', 2023.
It's not like the same genetic, I have cut down on my drinking.
There's one more. Genetic body washes.
So, excuse me, ditch the Old Spice, ditch the, these genetic body washes that are laced with all these harsh chemicals that are bad for your skin, and they lower your testosterone.
I agree. It's not mean-spirited trolling. It's funny
they might
to laugh
smell
at.
good, but that's all you get out of it.
He's using it as in generic here as well for body washes.
Yeah, it's got to be.
These.
You currently buy genetic pop. It's better than the real name brand. Some are. I for some reason, have gotten into Dr. Pepper in the last couple of years. Every store brand Dr. Pepper I've tried is great. Tastes just like the real thing. Now, Coke and Pepsi, there's not a whole lot that tastes just like it except for Czech Cola and Kroger's store brand tastes really good.
Still at it.
He sure is.
I might have been born last night, but I wasn't born yesterday.
And Mountain Lightning. I might have been born last night, but I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh, so good. I want to say, was this when he was talking with, what's his name there? The dead one?
Alex?
Yeah.
I might have been born last night, but I wasn't born yesterday.
I might have been born last night, but I wasn't born yesterday.
It's pretty much any flavor of soda that's a store brand is going to be good, but it's something about Pepsi and Coke. They just can't get it right. Most.
I love that because it's an explicit, overt contradiction. You're saying I was born yesterday, and then you're saying I was not born yesterday. I love it.
Some Walmart Baja Blast.
God
damn. Yeah, they're $1 2-liter. That's a great deal. I mean, if you do the math, a 2-liter is a 6-pack. I know because this thing holds 3 cans of soda, and I can fill this up twice with a 2-liter. So big brain math right there. And so it's a 6-pack for $1.
So good.
May have been born yesterday.
Lemon lime drink.
I wasn't born And he gets it. It's supposed to say he's not naive.
Sure.
Deliciously ironic enough.
Anybody who has the Winn-Dixie, their cola brand is really good, and they have $1 2-liters at times.
Looking very silly here, looking very gullible and inexperienced.
Like stank on rice, baby. That is a classic.
I've heard of white on rice. I'm on that like white on rice.
Of course.
Stank.
White on rice.
That's because it's another saying that you don't want to say the real saying. White on rice and then stank on something else.
Stank?
I was already like, yep, I'm on that, like, stank on rice.
Stank on rice?
If you Google the term, what comes up is a September 28, 2007 Urban Dictionary entry that says this phrase was used in a home movies episode.
No way. You're right. I see it.
Makes me wonder what kind of pizza and soda they had after.
Yeah.
What do you guys think would happen next if there was a 1981 movie called The Bad?
Oh, God. We watched this guy before. He has teeth. He has 0 teeth now. Or whiskey.
Times at the Elementary School, which is rated R and distributed by Universal Pictures, and starring me as a character who gets a stomachache by drinking spoiled milk at the school cafeteria, and Brandon Small and his mom Paula Small saw the movie, and also while they saw that movie from 1981, White's Pizza and sodas do you guys think both?
I think this guy gives the weird ratings, like 8.72 out of 3 weird rating system.
Brandon Small and his mom Paula Small would get for their mother and son movie night.
You're likening yourself to stink.
Of course.
I'm there like stink, like I'm stinky.
Remember that the real term is a racist thing. It's like stank on a blank. And by the way, Pro Dude Shop, welcome. Good to see you back again.
I stink. I stink.
Smoking the devil's lettuce.
Stink on rice, I think I've seen a lot of people use. And
Okay.
I think you can kind of get what he's trying to say.
Might be because I'm in the South that I know a different one, but that one makes sense. Stink on a pig.
Like white on rice. I've heard that phrase before.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're just stupid and you're saying it wrong.
This one is kind of a Cobraism. It might be debatable.
2 inches wide.
Yeah, and
He's got to be talking about his disgusting wiener.
Stank on shit.
2 inches wide.
That's
Hog and wallop.
something that stuck with me. I think I have a special fixation on it because he's talking about the circumference, but it just sounds like his dong is, 2 inches wide. That's like a baseball bat.
Big
I got a boner one time.
Because you're hung like a can of dip. Got big around. That
There it is. I had
a boner one time.
One time.
When I got a boner one time, 7 inches long, 2 inches wide. That's definitely big enough to get the job done, son.
You would know, Josh. I think a lot of
printing some FAFO signs. Pretty on the nose for it. Yeah.
people would recognize that
Colder
he's
than a
talking
wolf.
about girth because he's
colder than a witch's tit or something like that. Another one
says that, or used to say it all the time. The proportions, he doesn't
like a
harp on
bull
those
field
nearly
mouse.
as much as he used to.
Ever since he put on the green panties, because now we've seen
Yeah.
it. He's got a little pogo
We know
stick.
that you're lying.
All ball
Yeah.
Saunders.
He's all ball.
He's all balls.
It looks like he has one gigantic ball.
He's so weird about dongs and showing off packages and stuff.
Sometimes I free ball because I want of-age women to check out my crotch. Like, what's up? Go to the bar, check out a hot chick, get yourself a little bit aroused, and then walk by her.
Scares his hen's teeth.
In some way, shape, or form. This is no different than guys stuffing a rolled up sock or a roll of quarters down their pants to make their dick look bigger. Bigger.
What in the fuck?
He probably smuggled his own beer in.
Tricketeria, easy one.
I think I would probably put that in uncommon knowledge just because
Sweating
that
like a whore in
saga is
church.
well behind us. I mean, Josh hasn't talked about that in like 5-6 years, right?
Very good point, because he finally gave up the ruse of I'm pulling my hair
Yeah.
out. Nope.
Yeah.
It's falling out, buddy.
It's just leaving you.
if, you know, I'm lucky my hair's long enough that covers up any embarrassing trichotillea bald spots that I might have.
Trichotillea bald spots.
Yeah.
Trick or
Yeah, I've heard that
Desperation to have some semblance of control over his life and what's happening to him.
And you're right, it is about control, because at the end of the day, the result is you do not have hair on your head.
Yeah.
And the only nuance you introduce is the control bit.
And at the
No, it's all right. It bleeped it out. I'm not sure if you bleeped it out or if YouTube did, but it got censored. I'm going to go grab a beer. Might as well. And like I had mentioned earlier, I did get the rack stance video ready with no sound. So we can start Bass Shaman's old deal again and, you know, play a song while Cyrax dances. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right. Say hi, everybody. Charlie, say hi. Little shit. All right, I got the one I've been staying away from because I don't really like lime flavored beer that much. Reminds me of just bad times drinking Corona with a lime. That Modelo Chileda Limon. So hopefully it is going to be good. Turn Rex dancing off.
same time, you get to completely mispronounce
Trichotillomania.
Trichotillomania.
What you were talking about before of I am very smart. I am...
This is peak.
He's got the fancy, looks like a glass of wine or something there.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He is feeling it. This is Josh at his most powerful. This is when Josh was closest to having actual magic powers.
Magic is real. Oh, so real.
It was all taken away from him. I think it
Hey, Ken Smith, good to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend so far.
has some very upset, particularly the hair loss.
It's weird to me that he doesn't recognize different phases in a person's life.
Now that Ken's here, we can start drinking.
You had long black hair when you were young, and now you just don't. And you can move on and develop your own new style. You know what I mean?
I think I'll just dye my scalp.
It's like these older women who are like 45 and still wearing Victoria's Secret everything and going to stores that are designed to sell things to late teen, early 20s people.
I have a really sad example for you.
Please.
This is a Burger Boy person, and
okay,
it fits what you're describing so much. It kind of...
Does that mean something else? A Burger Boy person? Not the deviant that's in this community?
makes me sad.
Oh, no.
She's called Leather Rock.
No.
And you can see in this picture here, this is probably maybe during the 90s. She was like a rave girl. Her present form, she's a little spooky. I hate to say.
Oh,
yeah.
In the rain? Is she?
Oh, damn. That's like every girl I went to high school with. How they look now. Hey, Cringe Minion. Good to see you. Hope you are having a great weekend as well.
Homeless?
No. She has an apartment.
Oh, Jesus of fucking Christ.
Welcome to my channel.
Weird,
This is an
like
emergency
messy
very brief
rooms
video.
and gross shit. That's what this woman's life appears to be. And especially in the way she speaks.
Alternate.
Oh, I think I've lived in that goddamn nasty apartment. Look at the stove. the vent hoods all just, oh, how do you even get grease that stays up there? Look at the water dispenser. It's a completely different color. But yeah, I think I've lived in a shitty apartment like that. So you got like 3 cabinets in the whole damn joint. At that one sad little cabinet you can't get to. Even if you have a ladder, you still gotta like crawl all the way up there.
Pressured, weird. Yeah, it's an ARG fucking YouTube channel. Thank you for introducing it as a very sad example, because that's true.
And my little area above the fridge that I can't get to either, that's where I keep my booze.
True, but you're exactly right. This is what I mean. You can't do this anymore. You just can't.
Both of these cases, it's like they lean into it even harder than they would have in their younger years. Just relax a little bit. Don't go so hard. And the same goes for Cobra. This is pretty subdued compared to when he had a Salvation Army Santa bell on his neck.
It seems like it would be better just to have a taller refrigerator so that space wouldn't be used. And maybe they could come up with some sort of like rail system or whatever. So you don't have to get a ladder to get the shit on top of your freezer like it has a little rotating thing. So you just like pull it down and some of the stuff from the top all of a sudden slides down.
And the tactical lighter
He was
and the
hot
hats.
before meth and gravity.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Cobra back at it with another video.
This is a far cry from that. It's just a t-shirt and a pentagram. That's it.
Do you think if Josh had infinite funds at this time, he would dress the way he does now? Is this just stuff that he's wearing because it's left over from high school?
Damn.
I think it's because things were so easy to purchase now and it's quickly shipped to you. He could buy all the trash and toys that he wants on Amazon and it would be there like that. Back then, he had to only go like to the 1 or 2 record stores or whatever, Hot Topic, and buy whatever they had on the shelf.
I think personally that as his mental condition worsened, so did his attire. I think they are linked. There's the introduction of the cowboy aesthetic as well,
Spencer's,
which
yep.
I don't think was apparent here during this.
At all.
Still, no, he was not adopting the cowboy shit.
Remember back in the 80s and early 90s, you could really buy a lot of that shit in the back of the metal magazines. You get the pentagram earrings or the stupid little sword earring, dangly hanging shit.
Cowboy shit, I don't know where that came from because he's lived in a rural shithole his whole life, right?
Yeah. He wants to belong real bad.
Yes.
And so cowboy culture finally made its way into his bloodstream, and now he's a gothic cowboy from hell.
Giving that sort of cowboy from hell look going, like, howdy.
It's in his voice. He likes to do the stupid Western drawl sometimes.
Just a second.
God, that one at the bottom left, that is creepy. Looks, I don't know, something like cross between Joker and just some... Many women that I've known in real life, just right there.
Take it.
Yeah, take it. Hold your chew in place. You can sip on it without getting it in your mouth while you take a sip. 1 second. Sipping and dipping.
The gay ant look.
That's the stuff.
It's like V-neck pajamas. What the fuck is he wearing?
That's good right there, YouTube. I tell you what.
God damn.
Like I said, I still got the mud jug Jesse Ryan sent.
When he was talking about letting that feral cat out that bit him, he had the cowboy voice on the entire time.
Cat locked in a cage outside. I released it. I walk outside and there's this cat.
HRH has an update on Now's ass. Ooh. Now, we watched one of her videos about 2 or 3 days ago. Like the monthly or yearly update on her. But I'll check it out and see if it's anything we haven't seen.
It was weird.
I love that he got bit by a cat. I don't think I've ever been bit by a cat.
No.
They're cats.
Cats can be assholes.
Pomodoro.
Oh, God, the Pomodoro. Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the clip.
Hey YouTube, this is King Cobra JFS for the video. I was successful of a Pomodoro.
Sweat palm.
Was he using wax or grease?
Oh no, he's very proud that all he needed was his own sweat and a hair tie.
H-bomb. It is the Modella Chelada Lemon Uisal. It tastes like lime. And we didn't really get into the whole now thing. We watched like a couple of minutes of the first segment and like a minute of the second segment. It just seems so damn boring. It's her just complaining about TikTok and still trying to suck off any clout she can off of Josh having died. Oh, so awful. Damn. But, you know, back to Cobra with his, you know, coming into fake accents and just not being able to get out of them. We know the Cyrax does that shit too. When he tries to pretend he's from New York or when he pretends he's ghetto.
He
said his own sweat?
Yeah, I used my own sweat. He does the same thing in the green basement. And he spends a long time combing his hair and making a stank face. And he talks about how all I needed was my own sweat.
Hey YouTube, this is Gothic. Can go to the video. Now my dad said he'd be home either today or tomorrow. So I must have busted ass to clean the house.
Risky business.
Up, so it no longer smells like smoke.
Yeah.
I got my bed made.
Oh man, look at that rare view.
That's a rare angle. I don't think I've ever seen that angle.
No. So yeah, did some laundry. Cleaned my I got my trash emptied, and
I mean, Cobra already did more in life, than Cyrax ever will. He graduated high school at least, and Cyrax never even did that. Cyrax, I don't know if he'll be in a group home. It all depends, state funding. It might just make his ass homeless if the state's not going to pay for it.
Oh, good boy, Josh.
Wow. Yeah, you're killing it. What a real adult man.
Yesterday, so yeah.
Lego hair.
Got the comb.
Look at how serious he looks, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, now I'm kidding. The Fonzie had a ducktail. But anyway, so yeah, I got all that settled in.
Josh, you emptied your own trash? My God, man.
Made my bed.
And I don't smell a hint of smoke.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
He had to...
Yeah, guys, the smoker can't smell smoke. Imagine that.
Cover up the smell of him smoking in the house before Clint came home. I waffled out the cigarette smoke. He's none the wiser.
Good thing you're advertising that on the internet, Josh.
Yeah.
And yeah, Cyrax's mouth, it's fast tracking him. It's so crazy. Just look back. I mean, it's 2026 now. Just go back 5 years and look at the difference.
Go.
Link arms and skin.
He's grunting.
Miller Genuine Draft at home.
So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sweating right now. That's the only reason I'm standing like this.
Yeah, Akron is broke and he does not have any official diagnosis. Why, I don't know. You would think that Sally would want him to have some kind of diagnosis to get some kind of benefits. But it's going to bite him in the ass one day when she wouldn't allow any doctors to determine what the fuck was wrong with him.
Yeah, gross, I know. It's a sweat palm.
It's a sweat palm.
Oh!
It's a sweat palm.
It's a sweat palm.
All I needed was my own sweat.
It's not.
And that, I can't say 100% sure whether she gets a check or not, but if she's not having him diagnosed, I don't know how she can get a check for him. It makes me think he's been diagnosed with something specific, maybe something specific that caused him to be officially, what do they call that, disabled? But there's a whole lot more wrong with him. And him being diagnosed probably wouldn't get her any more money.
Appealing. Shouldn't be using bodily fluid as a means of styling.
The more I think about it, it's getting deeper. It's going deeper down.
Nephew works
it's
the local
below
bar.
criteria for sure.
Yes. Much like the Tricketeria stuff used to be a much bigger focal point in the community. One of the issues is you have had such a long relationship with Josh that I think this has burned itself into your mind.
I've thought about him staying Pomodore at least a few times a year at this point. It just kind of peeks in there. Remember when he said Pomodore?
Sweat Pomodore.
Forget your mom's birthday, but Pomodore, that was funny, huh? Yeah. Delayment.
Delayment?
Delayment.
And the worst thing that could have happened to him for his future was Marty dying. Because I do think that if Ed and Sally died and Marty was still alive, to keep his stuff going, I think Marty would have found a way to get him the bare minimum living arrangement.
Oh my, he must be talking about getting something shipped.
Yeah.
That has been delayed. In the past tense. Oh, that was a delayment.
So I ordered one. It was like $16 and some odd cents. And when I got here, after a day of delayment.
Delayment. Yeah, I agree. Marty, if he didn't have any other way, at least anything permanent, temporarily, he would probably just take him in until he could find some other way to keep him controlled, but yet away from him, because nobody wants to be around that.
A day of delayment. Okay.
Under-exaggerated. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I under-exaggerated. The easy comparison to make is Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
It's not a ladybug, it's a caterpillar.
This could have been a Ricky quote.
It's a Ricky-ism.
That's kind of...
Yeah, gave him an airsoft fatty shed, right. And Marty was definitely protective of him. I mean, some might say he was gatekeeping a little bit, but not like some of these guys. Some of these guys will copyright strike you or do all kinds of stupid shit to you if you even mention their cow or make any small little video on him. If you just made videos on Cyrax, Marty didn't give a shit. It's when you got too heavily involved and started taking away from his time, wrangling.
First, let's say a toe-to-so, but you know what? A toe-to-so. A fucking a toe-to-so.
Toe-to-so.
This is a good one because he's going to look for the word and then finally retrieve under-exaggerated.
The fact that brain surgeons and teachers get paid less money than professional athletes. To say it concerns me would be an underestimate.
Undertoned estimate started to come out of his mouth.
An undertone. Then look at his eyes shoot both ways.
He's looking
to use 100% of his brain capacity to figure out what the fuck he means.
Looking at both hemispheres of his brain. Here it comes.
Yeah,
Looking
at the left and the right half of the brain. Look at this thing. Like an extra in Men in Black.
The Roach Man.
Looks like, yeah.
Private Pile.
He really does look like a special effects guy was practicing.
To say it concerns me would be an undertoned.
There you go. One eye on the wands, one on the streets.
Or what's the word?
Look at this. This is a man who is deep in thought.
Yeah,
He's got his hand on his chest.
Hey, I got that one. Yeah, that's right.
And he's looking up at the sea.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had talked about the awooga sound, and I had my stream deck got all screwed up, but I got it back.
Feeling, right? Which is
mouth
a comment.
Open.
He's got his mouth open. He's nearly drooly.
He's going through the archives right now. He is
This is great.
flipping through pages.
Yeah, where can we find that word?
Deep and deep thought.
Under-exaggerated.
Nailed it.
Bit, yes. It would be under-exaggerated. It's...
Yes.
I love, like, where he would pretend to be thinking about Mozart. You always try to come across as like really well learned and kind of mystical and thoughtful and all this
deliciously
shit.
Ironic. Okay.
Right. So it's really funny to see Josh redeploy that in a setting in which he's hilariously wrong.
Can you tell what word he was looking for?
I can't remember that.
He says, the fact that teachers and brain surgeons make less than athletes, to say that it bothers me would be a blank.
Understatement.
And that's
understatement.
Yes. And that's when his brain starts going through the card catalog.
It totally gets derailed. It's off the track here.
I'm impressed that he can even remember what he was trying to say in the first place.
Cisgender, non-related, consenting, cheeseburger.
Under-exaggerated. That's the word, yes. The foot was on the other shoe.
And the thing I would ask any of these trolls who harass me is, how would it feel if the foot was on the other shoe?
Ah, damn it.
The foot was on the other shoe. You know what? What's really funny about that? That's exactly what the quote would mean. Well, no.
Yeah, it's actually kind of true. I mean, it's not stupid. It could be. It should be the foot was in the other shoe. It would make sense.
It's because the foot doesn't go onto the shoe. The shoe goes on the foot.
Foot goes in the shoe.
Okay. So, in the original saying, the foot is the thing that changes. The shoe remains the same, and you're taking the shoe and putting it on the other foot.
Yeah.
In Josh's recollection, it's the foot that was on the other shoe. So the foot remains the same, and what is being swapped is the shoe. It kind of means the same thing, maybe, depending on how you say it.
Because it's not like you're saying, the shirt was on the other body, the body was on the other shirt. That doesn't make any sense, but there are two shoes always. Well, let's leave Blade out of it.
But if the foot was on the other shoe. Oh, one of my bets won. I won $20.
Hey, get some stuff for your foot.
That seems like a good little quote now for Only Use Me Blade.
That's what I'll do with my winnings, Josh.
Hey, get some stuff for your foot.
Jesus. Okay. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Obviously, cold cut makes you think of food, makes you think of cold cuts. But I believe that he is trying to describe the process of making tactical soap.
Yes. I want to say he's thinking of cold pressed.
Yeah, it is. It is 100% true. After this is over, we'll get into that. I'll play the video. If the I heard he's been deleting his live streams now. And if that's true, we'll play last night's video because we have it.
Which to me is just like artisan, small batch.
Yeah,
fancy
he's probably
terms.
trying to say cold pressed and cut soap.
Oh yeah, hand cut
and not cold cut pressed.
Cold cut.
Which I mean, you're just imagining someone pressing cold cuts together.
It's so funny. Fucking salami sandwiches in your soap.
Yeah.
And he probably thinks that's what it means. That, someone with filthy fingernails squishing a sandwich.
Yeah, squishing them up.
Cold cut.
It's cold cut pressed soap made with all.
And it also came out that, of course, he's not with Beck anymore. Hasn't been for quite some time. But it came out that Beck is a nurse who's kind of known as a widowmaker. Had a couple of partners die on her. And so if she's a nurse, it's like, why didn't, that foot thing get looked at a lot sooner? Like maybe she was hoping he would make it big and then get all the residuals.
Natural chemicals.
Tell us about it.
Now, to be fair, they don't actually show his foot. They show his sock stump. So you can see he has no toes, but he's got his socks on. So you don't see his actual flesh.
With all natural chemicals. The uncommon.
Yeah. Drop her in there.
But he said he only went to the doctor because he noticed blood in his sock. And I'm sure it wasn't the first time either. It's like you know something's wrong. Oh God, I just can't even think of living that way.
Tuberculosis.
Just being shocked by, oh, there's blood in my sock. Well, the blood comes from somewhere. It didn't just all of a sudden open up. It doesn't come out of your pores.
We had smallpox. We had tuberculosis. All these horrible diseases just randomly pop up out of nowhere.
Randomly.
The yellow fever. We had smallpox. We had tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
And to bring Now's thing back, we used to have something especially for Now, and I kind of deleted it and forgot about it. I brought it back, and I'll show it here on Cobra. We got the green smoke back, so whenever Now is on the screen, she'll be more at home.
That, to me, sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
It does.
Cobra had no toes? No, he's got toes. We're talking about only use me blade. Lost all the toes on one of his feet about 6 or 7 months ago.
Tuberculosis. This is kind of when he looked like Penn Jillette after he lost weight.
Penn just deflated.
And according to Blade, now this is straight from him, they told him they were going to take his toes. And he was like, no, I don't want to do that. And that's when, according to him, they threatened, well, in that case, we're going to have to take your whole foot or maybe even your leg. I don't think doctors work that way. I don't think they threaten you with taking more away if you don't agree to have just your toes taken off.
Looked like they took all the air out of him.
Lactose intolerant.
I mean, he is reflecting light. This is natural light coming in, and he's got the oblivion bloom going.
Yeah, the oblivion bloom.
The goat scruff, pale legs.
Can we, for a minute, just look at the room that he's in? Look how clean it is. Look how little clutter there is compared to what it is now.
Yeah, the carpet actually looks somewhat clean. But he did let them take his toes, you know, when being threatened for them to take more. Again, like that doesn't really happen. They may have threatened that it's going to happen if you don't let us take these toes off now. You're going to lose your foot, maybe even your leg. But the way he said it was, if they weren't going to be allowed to take his toes, they were taking more.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how much shit is everywhere,
Yeah,
and he just
definitely will spread.
It's amazing how bad it's gotten so quickly.
It's so bright.
And that's it. He's not stopped drinking. He is still blackout drunk.
Footpath hasn't come in yet. Josh's trail.
Yeah, exactly. The prophecy is coming true. It's been said by so many people. Only lose me leg, or only lose me foot, only lose me toes. It's coming true. Hey, Alice. Speaking of Alice, Alice is the one that gave us this information. Thank you very much. I read a little bit of your email that you sent about Beck, about being a nurse and things like that. And H-Bomb, no, we're talking about Only Use Me Blade, who is I'm not sure if you know who that is. We've covered him a few times. He's an old school lolcow who kind of got famous for playing Call of Duty, but only using a knife, and he was really, really good at it. But you know, back in the early 2000s,
chair's looking pretty good.
Maybe late 2000s, 2010. I don't know.
Dog freshly died in that chair.
Oh yeah,
that's ready. A fresh dog chair.
That pooch just passed.
So Blade said last night that he goes weekly to get his foot bandaged. Doesn't seem like his foot is healing. Yeah, and probably because he's just always sauced up on alcohol. I mean, doesn't alcohol thin your blood? Oh, look at Ken Smith with the 5-member bombs. You are the man, Ken. Thank you so much, my friend. So yeah, probably someone. Let's see if it actually says something. If it announces it. No. But yeah, you would think someone who has lost a body part would not be taking blood thinners, I guess you'd say it. In other words, stay off the aspirin, stop drinking, but no, he is still doing the same, what is it called? The Jägermeister? Yeah, Jägermeister. Yeah. If he stops alcohol right now, he'll probably croak. And what's really bad is he has a job. He has an official job right now. And it's not good. He's like the legal medical caretaker for his mother. And so he will get up during his drunken streams. Hey, H-Bomb, thank you, my friend. And he'll get up completely drunk. Say he has to go do something for his mom. Man. Oh, and I agree, Sugar. Alcohol is one of those things that you can't just cold turkey. I mean, it's worse than some hard fucking drugs. I mean, you can die. You can die if you're like if you're only using a blade and you just try to stop. Yeah, you could die. Cops came in his bedroom last night and the cop turned his stream off. Yeah, we watched one of his streams where chat was saying some really bad things with the voice. And they had to beat down his door.
This is mint. Pen people against each other.
Pen them against each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, medically detox.
Like, if your sole goal in life is to pin people against each other, to stir up drama and cause a bunch of shit to happen.
You know, it almost sounds like he's talking about like writing a story about people being at odds. Penned them against each other.
He's saying pit people against each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not ubiquitous in the community. People aren't using it a lot, but I feel like most people would connect those dots.
Yeah. You could chalk that up and say, oh, he just had a slip of the tongue just then.
It's a little benefit of the doubt. Stop picking on him.
Interpretation.
No.
Interpretation? Yeah, and this is one that begs for a clip. You just have to hear it to believe it.
Interpretation?
Photo of
while holding a Ouija board.
A rough interpretation of my dream house to post.
Jesus Christ.
Of my
yeah.
Oh, come on.
Photo of
interpretation?
A rough interpretation of my dream house.
There's an end in
It's just crazy, yeah, that alcohol, something that anyone can just, as long as you're of age, go and just buy. And it can do that to you. But yet heroin, you know, you can go cold turkey on that, and it's going to suck. Same with any opioid. But you'll survive.
There, right? You can hear it.
Usually.
Yes.
Not much more to it than that. He just threw in an N.
Yeah.
He customized
Interpretation.
Uncommon, but easy to understand. Internally grateful. Very similar territory here. Another where, like, are you sure? Yeah, he said internally.
You sure,
Helps
Josh?
with the expenses I can't cover. And I'm internally grateful for that. Always have been, always will be. You know?
Look how stinky that face is.
That's a stank face. Yeah.
That's a stank V-neck is what that is.
Stinky face.
Oh Hallows Eve. You ever hear that one?
No, that's very funny. Oh Hallows Eve.
Oh Hallows.
I don't understand where
He
that's
loves
coming
Halloween.
from. Yeah.
He should know. Oh Hallows Eve?
Oh Hallows Eve.
What did I do for Oh Hallows Eve?
Trump stank face.
Like,
whoa, hold on. That's the same Ozzy shirt. He really fucked that neck up.
you get the little spin move action. It's like, now, the news.
What did I do
For Oh Hallows Eve? I dressed up.
What did I
I'm
do
surprised
for
that he's able to move that
up?
It is fancy.
And then he adjusts his glasses.
What did I do for Oh Hallows Eve? I dressed up.
Good Lord.
And had a bit to drink. Now, what did I do for Oh Hallows Eve?
It's really funny. God damn. Look at him. He's looking right into the teleprompter. He's ready for this.
He's ready.
His whole thing.
My special report on Oh Hallows Eve. What did I do?
Oh Hallows Eve.
Oh.
Oh Hallows Eve.
I'm going to take a page out of your book and Google.
I'm going to grab me a little window here, do something with.
Oh Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve. That's what he's trying to say.
He's 100% saying Oh Hallows Eve.
Now, what did I do for Oh Hallows Eve?
Yeah, he's saying no.
What did I do for Oh Hallows Eve? What did I do on Oh Hallows Eve?
All Hallows Eve.
All right, I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, and also going to grab another beer. Might as well. And while I'm gone, of course, we're going to play the video and maybe play a song that I think will go along really well with it. Now tell me that song doesn't match. I mean, that just perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to do the grapefruit shandy. Like I said, there might be an expiration on this beer. December 25.
Stop looking at that. Why is he? It's so fancy. In depth.
He's got to mean in depth.
Yes,
right? He
you got
must.
it. You got it.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, I'll do a bit more in-depth, detailed video of this costume later on.
Great angle.
But yeah.
And I think someone told me how to pronounce this, but Linen Lagels. It was a 12-pack with lemon shandy, which is summer shandy. There was a mango, grapefruit, and some other one. Can't remember the other one. Same with the Modelo. There was like 3 or 4 different flavors.
Yeah. This is a great angle.
Put my
Hanging out
pinky
in a
up.
white void. 10,000 feet in the air. He just rose up. Good job, Cobra. Maybe it's a long shot, but the screaming face. I wasn't going to knock that up.
Is it him like referring to something that he didn't want to discuss related to what he wanted to discuss, but he inadvertently ended up speaking about it? No idea.
You're too drunk to walk home. I'm going to give you a ride home. And I wasn't going to knock that up, honestly. Like, I was grateful for that, actually, because I knew that, hey.
Did you catch it?
Oh, yeah.
So he gets offered a ride home. He's wasted. I wasn't going to knock that up. Of course I'm going to take the ride.
Knock that up. I feel like that goes lower. Maybe low uncommon knowledge.
Agreed. Without.
In a shandy, I think we looked it up. It's like anything with beer, with something fruit juice flavored, like lemonade, which usually shandies are lemon, but it's really any fruit flavor, like grapefruit shandy.
Context. Don't know what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
No dice. Decordation.
Decordation of independence.
Decordation.
The Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence?
And the Declaration of Independence.
Whoa, what happened again here?
Oh my, are you kidding me?
So this, I'll find a few more because now I'm really curious.
The fact that the United States Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
And back to what we were talking about, how if he wasn't on the internet in just some small town, just being a mill worker or some plant worker, that no one would really know how, off he was. Because he doesn't seem like the kind of person who would just talk about nothing. But because he's on the internet, because he has to talk, because it's his video, he has to fight really hard to get those words to come out, and then they don't come out right.
Oh my God. He's been struggling with that for years.
Yes, so he's got another angry face. What is going on?
Look how mad he is. Look how angry he is.
It's furious. What he thinks
Hold on. In the back, that is, I believe, an Iron Maiden beach towel, or maybe it's a blanket, but whatever it is, that's fucking badass as hell right there.
So mad. Look at him. That's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been that mad at anything.
This grapefruit beer is pretty damn good.
United States Constitution, because right after they wrote the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, I want to hear.
Angry.
Yeah, he does like Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Do you think it's a linguistic problem or him remembering it wrong?
I think it is probably a combination of both, and that his big, fat carp lips are not permitting him enough dexterity to get through that word as fast as he would like.
It's his purple burglar alarm.
Some Scottish people that kind of say purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm.
What? For those who may remember, my Maiden Akron shirt. Maiden, of course. Maiden Akron. Worth 30, but cost 14. So Cyrax as Eddie.
Purple burglar alarm.
Translate to
purple burglar alarm.
Apocalyptic. Apocalyptic.
States Constitution, the Declaration of Independence.
Time and time again, it just will not come out. It's fascinating.
The Declaration of Independence.
He really put his all into that one. They came out
That was maximum brain power. That was everything he had.
Did on hemp paper. The Declaration of Independence.
It's really like
the Declaration.
L. The L doesn't want to come out. I don't think it's well.
You can pretend it's Megadeth. I'm ripping off Megadeth instead of Iron Maiden. Because I always say that Megadeth stole from Eddie, stole from Iron Maiden.
Well known.
Goblin in
like
his strange
down here.
attic.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burgley.
Berg Alley. Burgley?
Yeah.
Burgley. Burgley?
Well, hell, there's an Iron Maiden song. You don't even have to toy with the words. It's just Cyrax. Wasted years.
He's talking about the past tense of burgle?
Yeah. I think it suffers from the degradation of independence where the R's and the L's are breaking down.
He had, trouble in the past with drugs, burglary, and...
She kind of looks like Cobra sitting back there.
A bunch of other shit.
No! Oh, dude, he can't speak. He is struggling there. Wow.
Or Stephanie in the background just having to listen to this.
And we talked before about him not being on the internet, working at a mill, whatever. That would probably be the one he would end up marrying. The one who, just would basically take care of him for the rest of his life. But because he and her, decided to do stuff on the internet. an update on Stephanie. I'll see if I can find it. I think she was the best person for him. That, you know, he completely fucked everything up by doing what he did.
Entandro.
Power Scab?
Like a double entendre?
Iron Rax album?
Yes.
That's
good
great.
guess.
I love Power Slave.
Because,
man,
I think most people would have no idea what he's trying to say.
Hey, Ballpark Franks! Last I heard from Stephanie was she was attempting to work through a gambling addiction. I believe this was like a year and a half ago. Wow. She was so appreciative of her Hot Pocket.
Entandro.
Entandro.
50-cent one.
Look at him
says
squint.
Gimp.
Look at that. Look how worried he looks.
You could see the concern. You could see the wrinkles in the forehead.
So those who don't know, Ballpark Franks here in chat is one of the ones you hear speaking right now, who does, I don't know if you do all of Seizure Robots animations, but I know some really, really good shit.
He's like a Rorschach blot kind of thing.
Pedo son of a pedo son.
The dumplings they made are white, and you know, they have this sauce called jerk sauce. It's just part of their cuisine. But the white people made a joke about it. They now put jerk me on the sauce bottle. It's supposed to be a sexual entendre.
He didn't even flinch rolling out entendre.
No.
He just went with entendre.
Oh,
He's
he does
pretty
all the
confident
seizures
that
himself. Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry. I completely had the wrong idea. You just help out with the podcast and live streams. Okay, I got you. But you know, you're a part of it, man. You make it what it is.
entendre is how you say it. That one could sneak right past you, and you go, "What the fuck did he say?"
Yeah, it's an entendre.
It's an entendre.
Conundrif.
Conundrif. Oh man, Josh.
It surprises you, doesn't it? Showing too much conundrif
43 number of the Wilkins.
Words just fumble out of his mouth.
Now here's the conundrif of what I might have said earlier.
He's
Here's
really
the
smug.
conundrif.
Would you have understood conundrif without context?
And I don't want to interrupt again, but we talked earlier that the one word that should be on this list, it isn't, but it might not have became as well known, and that was dethaw. That is just the greatest term. Everything has to dethaw. World Skipper gifted a membership. Thank you, my friend. Looks like Pyroxanical received that membership.
Without context?
Because it's just a nonsense word. It barely resembles conundrum.
Possibly?
Oh, Big Red Sally with a Raxo marionette. Oh, yeah.
Capitalization? Just on its own, I want to say that this is obscure arcana. This is unknowable knowledge. This is something is either capitalized.
See, I don't know if dethaw was like a recent one or if he was always using dethaw. So I don't know.
Or it's not. What form of capitalization could possibly exist?
You're paying money to take your girlfriend out to eat. You might get laid, you might not. Who cares, right? I'll drink to that. More important things.
Why do you care how I jack
Well, think
off?
about it. Dating is it not a form of capitalization?
I love that these terms and sayings are interspersed among like the dumbest hot takes you've ever heard from anyone ever. God, he's so fucking dumb.
Bumfire stock.
He's got to be talking about bump fire stock.
Exactly.
Bump stock.
That is really funny. You think of homelessness,
Yeah,
you think of like
dethaw,
dudes
so put it in the
gathered around a
freezer.
metal
Trash
fucking
can fire.
oil drum. Yeah, that's what I think of.
But yeah, when I found out that Congress didn't even take a look at this bumfire stock ban,
Mr. Gun
He just
Lover
talks directly out of his anus all the time. He does not bother to learn anything. He just He just regurgitates. He just says. He just echoes.
Again, someone said before, he had the world at his fingertips. He could have looked anything up at any time, but yet he did what he did and just gathered parts of information to regurgitate.
Oh, man,
Very
Congress,
clear.
you should have looked at the bumfire stock, man.
It's a growing problem.
You blew it.
I've referenced this one a lot. I love this one.
Cerebral Pelosi.
Not just that. Cerebral. Cerebral.
Cerebral?
Yeah.
Cerebral?
Cerebral.
Yeah, which was to our benefit. Absolutely.
It's.
Does he mean cerebral palsy?
Yes.
My
Was Pelosi an elected official, or was she like...
brain fixed it for him. Oh, man.
Yeah. Because I think I've used it twice. One of them, I think I did include the cerebral. On the other, I just put in cerebral because I had the same reaction. My autocorrect kicked in and said, oh, no, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to make yourself look like an idiot.
So people might not even know what a BBS is, a bulletin board system. We had to use our old shitty 486 or maybe even sometimes 386 computers to dial a phone number, hopefully not get a busy signal, and connect to some other dumbass's computer and then see something that doesn't even look this good. This is fancied up for what a real BBS looked like. I mean, it was black, green, and maybe that was it. Black and green. That was pretty much always the colors. Maybe sometimes just black and white even.
Fat stogie he's got.
He was a BBS.
Look at him.
Josh is living like a king here.
Yeah, that wasn't bad
Commodore
enough.
64.
His son had cerebral Pelosi.
Cerebral Pelosi.
Cerebral Pelosi.
I just don't know how you connect cerebral palsy to Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi.
He had the article in front of him not long before because he just read this grim story. He rushes to YouTube. Cerebral Pelosi.
In context, it's definitely easier to understand.
But without.
Especially if you didn't know cerebral palsy. This is pretty low. This is, yeah.
Because it's so corrupted. The words, they
definitely corrupted.
They don't resemble the origin.
Oh!
This came up during the New Year's stream.
Easternoth. Yes.
Easternoth.
Still no idea. What the fuck?
Equinox. That's what he's trying to say. The equinox.
Anyways, hope you're all having an awesome holiday season. Happy Easter Noth.
Happy Easternoth.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I might be able to explain it. He may mean equinox.
Oh my fucking God.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think he's thinking of winter equinox, though I'm more familiar with winter solstice. It's like a pagan thing and has value to them. He probably is thinking of winter solstice, then trying to say equinox, and then he says Easternoth.
Yeah, I was about to ask when he made this video.
Damn.
It's kind of slipped past us.
Because he might have meant Easter as well.
We've got to be, I mean, that is in highly unknown.
It's a great
Sounds like something you would drink during Easter.
holiday. Winer Miner. Can you guess what he was trying to say here? Yeah.
Damn. Winer Miner.
What?
Isn't that a dog?
The kind of dog I'd like to have would be a Blue Great Dane Weimaraner mix.
Weimaraner? Weimaraner dog?
I've Googled the breed he's referring to, and I haven't heard of it.
He wants it crossed with a Great Dane for some reason.
A Blue Great Dane.
Cool.
It's like Josh with weed strains and cars. Anything that can be subtly differentiated, he really wants to customize. And that extends to dogs. It can't just be a black dog. It's got to be a Blue Great Dane Weimaraner mix. I would definitely pick up on tuberculosis a lot faster than whiner.
You're right. It takes a lot more struggle to understand whiner
I
minor.
can't think of what the real name
Must
is.
be a big old dog. What's he gonna do with that thing? Free-based opinion.
Damn.
Free-based.
I don't know what he means.
Right.
I don't know what he means.
No. Oh.
Free-based opinion.
I mean,
wine. murder.
I don't know. I got
Copy
nothing.
that
Show me
real
the
quick.
clip.
I included a little bit in the beginning because he just kind of looks like
Here
an
we
ape
got-
scratching itself. There we go.
You can choose to use social media, but some people.
Yeah, whiner, minor. So, I guess if you were to mix that with a Great Dane, it wouldn't be too weird. It's not like you mix, what Charlie is with a Great Dane. You're going to get a lot of dead dog all over the place.
They refuse to use. They refuse to use it because of all the crap that people deal with. Just for having a free-based opinion.
I don't have any fucking idea what you're talking about, Josh.
No. I understand the sentiment of just having an opinion. I don't.
All right, we talked earlier a little bit about me getting that app for my camera where I can basically just turn it on and stream whatever's on my phone. And now would be a good time to start it up and show it off again. And of course, it says OBS camera for OBS Studio because I haven't paid for it. I don't know if it's worth it yet. I had to show off that right there. Lazy ass dog. Half in and out of her little cubby tube. Charlie! Anyways. Yeah, she just spills out. Fucking dog.
Get why it would be free or based.
Maybe some veiled reference to like a free country.
Barely decipherable. Don't get it.
Yeah.
Cannot be understood.
Get out of here.
She does that all the time. She does it because the bitch is spoiled. She has like 5 or 6 different beds in the house. She's got 2 in this room alone, and sometimes she'll just sleep half in, half out, just spilling out.
You shut up.
You shut up.
No.
Oh, it made the mic. Oh, yeah, because it's probably trying to pick up on the audio. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because it's picking up on this audio and the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
I've spent years being patriotic.
I don't understand what that even means. I spent years.
When you
being
actually stop to
patriotic.
analyze the line, I've spent years being patriotic. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, Charlie sleeps with me. I mean, you'd think she would be a little nervous sleeping with giant people when she's tiny, but no, she sleeps right there in my armpit.
Does that mean that you've had feelings of patriotism for years, or that there's an action you're performing?
Did you have a little bugle and you marched around town?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, America.
Handy when it's cold. Now, maybe for bigger dogs, but she does nothing. I think we're the ones giving her heat. Look how clean those teeth are.
It's very fitting that he looks like a Vietnam vet here as well.
Yes, he does. Oh, yeah.
Kind of like Tom Cruise at the end of whatever that movie was. Born on the 4th of July.
I've spent several years being patriotic.
Hammered. Love America. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Fucking love America. Oh, yeah.
I would argue that this line is one of the
Ned from South
unknowables.
Park.
I don't know what he means. What could he mean?
Ooh. He's done it a couple times where he just babbles.
Unfortunately, when he's on Duster, that'll happen.
Oh.
Fun.
Look at that title belt right there.
What does that mean?
Oh.
He was talking about Gogurt with a very clear, in my opinion, Duster voice.
I forgot they even still made them.
That takes me back to my childhood. I'm a 90s baby, so that speaks to me.
Oh my God, that's Duster. That's
Yeah, did you hear how deep his goddamn voice was there? Damn. Let's go back for a second.
I'm a 90s baby, so that
I'm a 90s baby.
Even still made
them. That takes me back to my childhood. I'm a 90s baby, so that speaks to me.
Ooh.
Oh my God, that's Duster. That's 100% Duster.
It borders on comical if it weren't so grim, because it sounds like someone's pitching him down.
Because we watched, Nick Rocchetta, there you go, right there. That exact way we were watching, and he all of a sudden just immediately sounded like that for no reason.
Yes.
Sam's
He's very obviously using Duster.
That motion blur.
Same with whippets, yeah. I think that's what Ricada was actually doing, was whippets, which I guess the end result is the same chemical.
That's an album cover right there.
And no one knows what he's getting at here.
CO2.
That is truly mystical wisdom. It's sort of projecting his at the universe.
Nitrous. But nitrous is really good, especially the dentist. But being from the 80s, I knew people who, God, what the hell did they huff? It was the real bad shit. It was the air conditioner. Freon would huff Freon.
We were on his same wavelength. If we understood the unknowable Josh, we'd.
But what is in Duster? Is it not nitrous oxide?
Be like,
totally.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Velvet. Dennis. God damn! What the hell? My brain is fogged. Dennis. Someone help me! It's not Dennis Quaid. Not Dennis Leary. Damn.
Can you
Hopper,
zoom in on his
thank you,
face
Cringe
there? Like his
Minion
head
and World
that
Skipper. Damn.
It's terrifying. Look at that.
To see that just in a very dark room, the reflection.
Man.
And wow, it is. What a shape.
Yep.
Ah!
Huffed propane? Oh, Jesus.
It's so quiet.
Oh,
That is
damn.
terrifying.
Growling.
I mean, that would freeze up someone's lungs doing that. It's just so crazy. Ether. Oh,
fuck.
damn. I think ether's probably safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unknowable.
I love Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper has been in every movie that's ever been made.
We'll never understand.
Gotta let it out.
It's got some forbidden knowledge there. It hurts. Here we go.
Hold on. Look at the last
Hurts.
3 words. Near her and wah.
Here we go.
I remember.
I broke my fucking cigarette.
Wow. Man.
Jesus
That guy is not happy. Mad at life, angry.
That's so sad, because if you're next door, you just hear a miserable little man screaming.
Yeah. Don't worry, Josh. We support your videos.
Through the wall?
Through the wall, yeah, you gotta let him know. Don't worry, Josh. We still think you're cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this earlier, that I would love to walk him through how to say Constitution to see if it is truly just his lips that are failing him or if he's got it saved wrong.
Because it could be either or.
Yes.
Coin
Unknown.
Flip. Did he
Coin flip.
say he went through speech therapy at any point?
I think he has been to speech therapy.
Dude, look who's talking. Maybe you two should go to, speech therapy and get that shit worked out.
I went through speech therapy.
Yeah, I had
as a
it
little
too.
Man. Really?
I had speech therapy, yeah.
Oh.
What did you fuck up?
What was my
problem?
quirk?
Yeah.
It was after I went partially deaf for the better part of a year. I wouldn't pronounce consonants at the beginning of words.
Whoa, that is interesting.
It's a weird one.
They thought that I was slurring my S's.
How do you slur them?
Like,
or
it's instead of s, it's like they kept trying to get me to keep my tongue behind my teeth when I made an S sound.
You weren't hissing hard enough, I guess, or it was just pure hiss.
Yes. Yeah, it's too much. Dial it back, kid.
I'm not used to that.
Get me all wet.
Just getting spat on all day.
Stop spitting on me.
Well, that is the end of the video. I want to let his credits play here because he does some shout outs and shit like that. I do have the video from last night up. Only Use Me Blade has privated the live stream. So we'll have to watch a little bit of last night's video to show off his toes. He's scratching like a monkey. Yeah, it's a very good time. I love it. Inspired me to empty my office garbage, so thank you. It inspired me to think about making a very similar video, iceberg video, for Cyrax, because I don't think anyone's done that for Cyrax on his sayings, because he's got his own weird ass sayings. Not as good or as many as Cobra, but he's got some. Yeah, we're back to feet pics. Why is this in my feed? There's stuff about people's balls. It's okay, you'll see it. You'll see it in a second. As soon as these credits get over with. All right, so that was it. Again, that's a Seizure Robot, whose address is down here at the bottom of the screen, which I will drop in chat. Now, the link to the video is pinned in chat, and that is the channel for Seizure Robot. I don't know if Ballpark Franks is still in here, but if you want, I can drop the link to your channel as well. All right, let me get this other video up here. All right, it's going to be a little Inception-y. As you can see, the stuff that's in my feed, there's balls. There's balls in my feed. Compliment my good beard. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a lot of work. I have to use a beard straightener, where it just goes. It's not as good as that one guy we covered, the guy who does the energy drinks. That's a good damn beard. Okay, I'm going to go to the full screen so it doesn't look quite so dumb with being inside. So we're going to go over to the full screen. There we go. Oh, that's not the right full screen. There we go. All right, I'm going to get my dumbass over here. You know what? Let's do this. I don't know why I didn't think of this already. Yeah, that's better. What's Julian want from YouTube now? We covered him last night. We watched quite a few of his antics, but we watched the whole pretty much 1 hour, 15 minutes where he ate the noodles, cried for about 45 minutes, and got his ass beat by the pizza man. We watched the entire stream. Looks like some sort of like leg brace. I'm looking at the screen right now and just saw myself say that, and I confused the shit out of myself right there. I'm like, I didn't say that. Is it his Assalamu Alaikum hat? I'm not sure what those are called. God damn it. Hold on. Like the kind that Bugs Bunny would wipe his hands on. They would just pull a new one out. That was racist. All right, let's see right here. Around the 29-minute mark. Here is the link. Thank you, Alice. Oh, shit. It opened up here. Let's see. This is it, though. Papa John showed up. Yeah. Wait a minute. 29 minutes? That's right. We were trying to figure out when the hell the timestamp was because it was a live stream. So 29 minutes didn't really mean 29 minutes. It was like negative 44. Come on. I can go. It might be even worse though if I like went here and turned it on. So we won't do that. Where I can actually get his foot like right next to me.
There you go.
Stubby. Damn. Yeah, so as you can see there, that's rough. I guess Alice mentioned that he had to go back every week to get the bandage changed because it's leaking and it's not healing. And that's probably what we're seeing under that sock. Because I was really confused. I didn't know if he had like stepped in some pool chalk or something. I don't even know what the hell's going on with that white stuff. But it might just be that he's got holes in his socks. And we're just seeing the bandage through his socks. Wasn't there an NFL kicker who had no toes? Huh. I think so. I know there was a pro wrestler, Von Erich, who had his toes cut off in a accident, motorcycle or something. That's shitty. Does he have to stick something in his... There we go. I was about to ask, does he got to stick something in his shoe to keep himself from falling over or whatever the balance thing? Yep. Yeah, there's his,
it's like a little thing.
There's his little insert he has to wear for his lack of toes. Damn. Yeah, I think it was Kamala had his, I think both of his legs taken off in the end. I don't think he had them both at the same time or anything, but you know. Does he collect disability for this now? Probably. He does have an official job, and he's the official caretaker of his elderly mother. So that's scary. And I've seen for myself on some of his lives where he is just blackout drunk and has to get up and then go try to take care of his mother. I'm like, oh my God. This is the beginning of the end for Blade. From here out, they start removing parts of him until he dies or stops drinking. And he has not stopped drinking. He was drinking during this live stream, doing shots for money. Shit's bad. And I don't think Ken was here when I showed off my new Mark IV mat, which came in much smaller than the Beretta mat. They don't make a ultra. They don't make an ultra mat. I can show you the comparison there. You can see the Beretta mat under the Mark IV Tech mat. First the toes, then the foot, then the calf. And that's if he stops. I think if he stopped drinking, it might, it's going to be that way. But he's continuing to drink. He's going to end up being the chorus from Metallica's One. Oh. Buff Bagwell just had a leg chopped off too. Holy shit, man. Remember Buff Bagwell was in that old shitty Cinemax porno back in the old days. Of course, Kevin Costner was in one as well. One of those Skinemax films. All right, let's go back to this screen. Tow Rope Boys. Jackie Chan did an adult film as well. Loved Ruger since I was little. Daddy bought him and mommy matching 45 Blackhawk single actions. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice guns. I had a Red Hawk myself. The standard double action. I think it was a 10-inch barrel. Had the wood handles. Nature Boy is going to inherit the earth after all the others pep. I know. How in the hell is that happening? Unless all of his stuff was just play acting and he wasn't as insane as he made it out to be. Damn. And of course, the Ruger Red Hawk I had was a revolver, 6-shot, 44 Magnum, which is one of I don't have any revolvers anymore. I do want to get one again. Hey, Cajun, good to see you. I've always been, on the side of stainless steel guns. And so this is one of my first guns that's not stainless steel. It's regular black gun. My Beretta 84 was a regular blackened gun, but I stripped every bit of color off of it, and now it looks nice and shiny and stainless. Was it Heretic said last night right there on the screen? Tickle it? Ew. All right, what else did we say we were going to do now that that video is over? Love my 6-shot. Got it in Daddy's holster. I have a new, my holster for the Ruger that is going to accommodate the red dot that you saw there. Should be in Monday. U.S. mail is taking forever for some reason. But yeah, this Mark IV, I added the, I can't remember what the hell they call that thing in the back there, but, it helps you cock it easier. And then I added the wood grips. See my shotgun behind my head right there, up on the wall. I don't think I have a camera pointed at the, well, I do have this. Hold on, where the hell is it? I do have a camera pointed at the AR-15. Oh, there it is, down at the bottom. But I don't think you can see it actually. Nope, the camera's just, you can see the sling hanging from the ceiling. You can also see Charlie's toys on the ground. I guess I could just move the camera, couldn't I? There we go. Yeah, unlike the Nexigo cameras, which I hate, the ones pointing at the guns, that one I can move with a remote control, but these other ones, I gotta move manually. All right, let's get back over to the watch screen. Blindfold himself and take apart the AR-15, then put it back together. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got here. I did play some games this morning, so I got another Tony video. Yeah, there was a sale for like $2. This game called Vampire, 90% off. And so I don't know how good it is, but for $2, it can be terrible if it needs to be. I played Disminal, and that one was really weird. It seemed a little weird. Stone Simulator, I played today and posted a 1-hour awful video of just Stone Simulator. He shot his knee with an M16 and blew his shin out. Oh, God. Game had so much potential. The camera ruined it for me. You mean Disminal? It was strange. It was definitely a strange camera angle, or even this does not really give you a really good idea. It almost seemed like it's real. It seemed like it was like a real VHS, like you're walking around with a real VHS. On your shoulder. Oh, Vampire. Yeah, it's probably why it was $2. You know, nobody really wants it, likes it. One of those, I did end up buying this, Vastophobia. I played the demo of this. I made a video on it. It was kind of strange because it kind of mixed backrooms games with like outdoor shit. So the full version finally came out. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Besides Stone Simulator. Yeah, backroom stuff where it's well, kind of what we just watched there on the screen there. The yellow walls kind of thing, where it's first person, it's dingy kind of stuff. It's like there's no, it's liminal stuff where it's like empty spaces. There should be lots of stuff and people, but it's just empty and creepy sounds and stuff like that. Miss y'all though. It's been rough. My dad fell again and broke his vertebrae. Oh shit. He was hardly using his CPAP. Got lightheaded. Told him it's dangerous without it. Damn. I'm sorry, Cajun. I hope things get better there. That's tough. But we definitely miss you. Always here for you. Before I go on to that, I did want to play my Stone Simulator game for a second. If you like games that are just like music and ambient and just relaxing, this probably is for you. Has really good graphics and also if you have a ultra wide monitor, it would look really great because it's going to fill the screen for you. You won't have the black bars. And so it's basically this. And you can move the camera around a little bit, but there's shit that happens. There's like things. There's aliens that stop by and steal cattle, and there's just random stuff that happens around you. But yet you are a rock. And you just sit there while everything changes around you. Now, at one point, there was this giant meteor in the air, and it kept going up and up and up, and nothing ever happened with it. So I'm not really sure what that was about. And there's 3 different game modes, so I don't really know what that is. I just picked the first one and did that. So here, yeah, here's me moving the camera around a little bit, and the rock itself doesn't move. Obviously, it's a rock. So anyway, it's a really cheap game. It's just stuff. I was toying with the idea of doing a shortened version and then being like over dramatic about the action while I was playing it, but no, did not bother. Whoa! Paranomalous just subscribed on YouTube. All right, let's see what else we have here. I didn't want to do that, damn it. I wanted to go back to my playlist. Go to the old watch later. See if there's a new Tony video up. Beef and broccoli from Panda Express. In case anybody missed it. Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let me get this over here.
Think that game you played on stream a few months ago, I'm Not Human? Yes. I talked about that a couple of days ago, that there's an update. So I might have to play that again and see who's new.
Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Fluke Big Hill. I appreciate it, Fluke Big Hill, for watching me. I really, really do. Don't you ever stop. My next shout out is to UIS from Medusa. I appreciate it, UIS and Medusa, for watching me. I really, really do. Don't y'all ever stop. My next.
So yeah, Tony gave us our goddamn shout out. Gotta love that. All right, looks like there's nothing really new. Just Jack in the Box and Panda Express. See if there's anything new from E2. Nope, 3 days ago. But I guess we could just watch one we haven't seen.
Paranormal Activity. No, I don't ride bike. I won't touch a Ouija board. People don't realize what the Ouija...
Hold on. You're a paranormal YouTuber, supposedly, and you won't touch a Ouija board? Yeah, I saw that too. Okay, thanks for reminding me, Heretic, but I'll check that out in a second.
Board actually really truly represents, and why they truly actually made it. You know, people think that it's okay to mess with the Ouija board.
Yeah, not only that, but during that video where he shouted us out, did you see what he was eating? He was eating a salad. It was tuna fish, and he poured ranch all over it, but that's beside the point.
It's never okay. When you mess with the Ouija board, you just opened up a portal to hell.
The girl Cassandra has nerves of steel.
Of course I believe in hell. at the old house I used to live in. I was doing a hunt, and I had a brick thing thrown at me, and it has left a small cut on my side.
It wasn't in Akron, was it? You weren't like hanging out by like a van on Lloyd Street?
Because of what they found out about that place, nobody will go back to that place. I had a moment where I had gotten woken up by the coldest feeling I've ever felt in my life. She would let me know she's there.
Yeah, just like every ghost movie you've ever seen that you're just pretending.
I've been touched several times.
Oh, God.
I've been attacked several times. What I saw was more horrifying than I could ever possibly imagine. And I just saw...
I want to see if he... They talk about the 9/11 stuff in here. Here we go. E2 reminisces on being a 9/11 hero. I would mess with this guy so bad. Have Ouija boards all over the place. Yeah, we'll check that out. So let me see. Root. Dr. Thorne. I think I'm subscribed. Yeah. All right. Cyrax has cancer from 13 hours ago. Looking at 2 old Rax videos.
What's up, everybody?
The second he made shirtless on the front porch, absolutely giddy that he found a lump behind his ear and it could be cancer. Okay, so it's nothing real. It's just old stuff. I do remember that video. It was gross. No goddamn
Everybody.
shirt on.
So we get some funny infos. I don't know who was originally sending them, but I think Knights of Acronia is the ones who I saw this inscription laid in the head. I watched this one before in the past, but for the date, he told me I this one like he doesn't really probably have them that bad. I'm not going to look it up.
I guess there's no motion video in this. Never mind. I want to see his yuck. So yeah, this is what a 9/11 hero looks like.
People were like desperate for attention. So if you guys remember 9/11, I'm going to give...
No? Waiting to get into bed with your big dogs, waiting for your man to get home. Hell yeah.
A little bit emotional with you guys right now. So 9/11, 2001. I was in Manhattan.
He wasn't.
I will say it was the most tragic day of my life.
It wasn't. Because you weren't there?
So many people died. Again, you can't hit a ghost. Quit spamming my channel. If you'll stop saying things stupid for 1 minute. Again, we can't have a day without these damn trolls. Try to tell passionate stories and stuff like that. Brighten up a bit. In remembrance of 9/11.
Of course, I have, British friends from my video game burnout days, and they would make stupid jokes about that. Like, what the fuck happened on November 9th? Because, their dates are backwards.
The day that happened, 9/11, 2001. I was in the lower floor of Manhattan.
You weren't.
I remember getting woken up, and I heard big old bangs going on. No, agent was not 9/11. I don't even remember the address at this point where I was at. It was my uncle's house.
In Manhattan.
It was about 2 miles down from the towers. He's a carpenter of some sort, or he helps build buildings. I'm trying to think, you guys. Hold on. Stop. Seriously. So 9/11, 2001. That day wasn't about football.
That's what I'm saying. He obviously he's probably never done a day's work in his life. So he could be older than we think he is. But I still don't think he's old enough.
So I remember waking up
11/9
to all the bangs I was hearing. And we look out the window and we see this big old bill of smoke just coming out.
So yeah, he's on the ground floor at his uncle's house. Not like a high-rise or an apartment. He's in some house in Manhattan that his uncle lives in. And he looks out the window. He's 2 miles away from the tower. in any direction on the ground floor, and he sees this.
But I ran down there. Me and my uncle ran down there.
2 miles he ran.
We started pulling people from ground zero. I don't care what you believe anymore, dude. Quit coming up here.
But if there's actual houses 2 miles away, but is it in Manhattan?
The channel was talking shit. No, I was not on the planes, obviously. If I was on the planes, I'd be dead. To see what I saw when I got up there, there were just ashes and shit flying everywhere.
And now I know if you go in one direction, you might end up being not in New York anymore, going across the river.
Literally the whole ground, it almost looked like it was a bunch of snow. We ran down to the buildings that were falling, and we were sitting there literally like pulling people out left and right.
Yeah.
And
crazy
like the whole,
shit.
by the time I got done, my whole body looked, I was just covered in like ash and soot, like literally. I literally looked like I just turned literally gray. Do I look black to you? God. So I was sitting there watching firefighters and stuff like that run out of the building and stuff like that. I could see cops running out and doing, out of the buildings. I could see firefighters running out of the buildings.
I wonder what he was asked to make him give that response. Do I look black? Do you think someone asked him if he tried to loot something and that was his racist response?
People running out of there bloody. No, it's not blood on my shirt. People, say something smart for once. Seriously.
Is that blood on his shirt? God damn.
Have a little bit of dignity for yourself, okay? So anyway,
have some dignity. Get your own paranormal channel and make up stories about 9/11 on it.
Sitting there watching firefighters and shit like that run out of these buildings. Do I think ghosts can melt steel beams? No. Anyhow,
yeah, your
we did see people fall from the buildings. That was terrifying as well. When you see people on fire and shit like that, yeah, it is what it is.
What?
You're fine to salute if you want. I'm not a hero, but
you can salute him if you want to, but he's not a hero.
I'm just a good civilian is all. I'm gonna get off the stream, you guys. I'm getting too depressed with this shit.
I was at work. Watching today's show. I know that day was the day that a television made its way into the office because somebody in the office went home and got the TV and brought it, and we watched TV and it stayed there, never left. Like certain things happen at work that just changes your life forever, and that changed work forever. I always had a TV in the office after that. Now, this current job that I've been at since 2004, during the pandemic, we started locking the door. So now no one can get in our office. Land surveyors, usually people call us or email us. Not a whole lot of people just show up. But we always had an open door. Not anymore. And the pandemic changed that. So since 2020, our front door has always been locked. Someone comes through our door, they got to ring the doorbell or knock on it or whatever. I want to see map of Manhattan. So Manhattan, I don't know. Midtown Manhattan. Don't really see the scale here. Museum of Ice Cream. Okay, it looks like on the bottom right-hand corner, it says I want to say 1 inch, but it's whatever this line is equals 2,000 feet. So let me... So it looks like Manhattan, right in that area there, is about 8,000 feet. Let's just say 10,000 feet wide, which is roughly 2 miles. 5,280 feet in a mile. So where is... There's the 9/11 memorial. So I guess if you went 2 miles east, there could be houses right here. Not really houses. Condos, maybe. Not sure if those are houses or what. So yeah, right here is 9/11 memorial. So the World Trade Center's here. 2 miles in this direction is going to put you near the edge of the water. 2 miles in this direction is going to put you in the river. 2 miles in this direction is going to put you... Can't tell if these are like all businesses. I know it doesn't take much to call bullshit on his story, because I'm sure it's fake. But I just wanted to try to further prove that. And even if it did happen, you're in a house 2 miles away, I don't think you're going to see much of anything with all the tall buildings between you and the site. So, they're all separated by water. And the fact, you could say, well, maybe he lives over here, which I don't think there's any houses over here in Jersey City. And he also said that he ran to the site. So yeah, all bullshit. Doing my due diligence, yeah. Yeah, when it comes to distance and that kind of stuff, I just get a little autistic about it. Now, I do know that, like, this part right here, there's a lot of New York City is fake, where they didn't actually have land and they had to manufacture more of it. Actually built some land. Let's see, area, what would I be looking for? Area of New York City. Land that is man-made. Approximately 3,650 acres of new land have been added to Manhattan alone since colonial times. Ten man-made areas of New York City, from Governor's Island to Battery Park. Fresh Kills Park, really? I didn't know Ellis Island, the whole thing was made up, but the New York City side of Ellis Island is the only natural part. So it was an island. It was an island, and they added on to it. I'll get out of here. LGA Airport, Battery Park. The smallest island in Manhattan is man-made from excavation of the tunnels. Damn. Marble Hill, Orchard Beach, Staten Island. It's crazy though that the actual. If we ain't got enough land, they'll make some more. That's always a joke. The one thing they don't make more of is land. Bullshit. They did it in New York. Wonder why they needed that. Just falling asleep. Work tech support on night shift. My dad was frantically calling me over and over and over, telling me to turn on the news. Dude thinks he sees ghosts and aliens, probably seeing Jesus on his Hot Pockets. I learned a Wall Street is called that because it used to have a huge defensive wall built on it. Well, we'll find out. Why is Wall Street called Wall Street? 12-foot wooden defensive wall built in 1653 by Dutch colonists, specifically under Peter to protect the New Amsterdam settlement, now Lower Manhattan, from potential attacks by Native Americans, pirates, and English settlers. The wall, located along modern-day street, was torn down in 1699, but the name persists. Learn something new every day, God damn it! Unsavories from thugging on them. You don't see Jesus on yours. Elvis and Jesus take turns on mine. Sometimes the Virgin Mary makes an appearance too. Very nice. All right, let's see what else we have. Where's that one dude? Yeah, this is the guy I was saying. Got a much better beard than me. MJ Klein. Oh, shit. The Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. That just sounds awful. I mean, I know nothing wrong with prebiotics, and you really should be having some of that in your life. But prebiotics on their own doesn't do anything without, like, the actual, I guess, the food that sort of matches it, that goes along with it, that helps it.
Hello everyone, I'm Jake Klein back for another review. This time it's as promised.
Now, I did say prebiotic, right? Not probiotic. Okay, prebiotic.
Prebiotic cola, cherry vanilla.
That's just weird, though.
And, as well as prebiotic cola. Regular. 30 calories, no total fat.
30 calories. You know what that means. Tastes awful. Mushroom drinks sound interesting. Now, I know this is probably stupid AI shit as well, but I saw it and added it. If CNN covered Star Wars. God damn it, stop it. There we go.
Hello to our 5 CNN viewers. I'm Jake Tapper, First Order Fact Checker. We begin tonight with a disturbing report out of the Yavin sector. Intelligence officials are telling us that the terrorist group known as the Rebel Alliance, a fringe coalition of religious extremists and smugglers.
This is the best you could do? You couldn't, like, crop this in and actually make it look like it's behind him at all? No, we're just going to take something that vaguely looks like space and then put a rectangle just over it. 174,000 views.
Has launched a cowardly, unprovoked attack on the peaceful Death Star. Anonymous sources close to the Emperor tell CNN that this station was essentially a galactic housing project designed to bring affordable energy to the Outer Rim. Yet the radical rebel terrorists, led by the disgraced former senator and known white supremacist Princess Leia Organa, falsely claim it was a weapon. We are now joined by our Chief Imperial Correspondent, Anderson Trooper. Anderson, what are you hearing from the core worlds?
The mood here is one of shock and outrage. Jake, I've spoken to several anonymous sources within the...
It's terrible. Probably could have been a good idea. Just ruined. I would rather watch this guy try to get a job in 2026.
Searching in 2026 has effectively become...
So we watched this whole thing last night. And it made me want to watch more of his stuff because I want to laugh at him. Because he talks the most stuff about fucking nothing. No skills, and he complaining about not being able to get a job. How the average person sends out 1,200 resumes before getting a job. Before getting a job at all. The average person sends 1,200 resumes out. Tells me that no, the job market's not bad. The websites that let you pay for the amount of resumes you send out have just become more accessible. Like for the $1 a month plan, you can only send 100 resumes out. But for the $10 a month plan, you can send 500 resumes out. Just a dude trying to make it in mom's shed. I mean, he's got 65,000 subscribers. And this awful fucking video, I lost the actual video, but most of his stuff is getting 14, 15, 20,000 views. You would think this could be his job. Maybe if he cleaned his room, he has plastic sheets on his walls. Which I guess, you know, if you, I'm sure when I was that young, there was probably a lot of spray in my vicinity.
Dating in 2026 is absolutely cooked, okay? For everybody, but especially for men. Now, I don't want this video to be perceived as like some loser incel is like trying to, you know, is desperate and is not like that at all. I really just want to address the objective reality that is the dating market in 2026, which I would really compare to our...
Maybe it kind of connects with, you know, you not being able to get a job because you are of that generation who thinks they deserve an AI job. You want an AI job. You want a job doing AI because that's what the radio ads are advertising. That you can come and get your certificate and be trained in 2 months to get your AI job. And then half the time, at the other side of your mouth, complain about how AI is taking all of these jobs. Yeah, imagine that. AI is taking the AI jobs. So have no real skill. You want to do something in computers or something. You think something to do with the internet, but you have no real skill. If you would learn something, anything, maybe you could get a job and not to send 1,200 resumes out. But anyways, maybe because you don't have any skills at all, it's affecting your dating life. Because they can see, they can smell your mother's baking on you.
Armageddon, right? So there's this thing known as the tall woman theory. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, it's not literally that women are getting taller. It's that women are improving on average. So they're making more money. They're becoming more educated, more independent. And naturally, we know that women try to date up. And because of this, statistics are now showing us that the bottom 80% of women are going for the top 10% of men.
And see here, he did this in the other one too, where he just throws out numbers. No proof to anything.
This is like according to, you know, various dating apps and things of this nature. They've also done many studies where they ask women to...
Did he say asked woman? He said that twice.
Sure. They've also done many studies where they ask women...
That's the second time he said that. Use the word woman when he should have used the word women. Which tells me he's reading what he's saying. And he doesn't understand what he's reading. Let's go back first. It's only 50 seconds in.
26, which I would really compare to Armageddon, right? So there's this thing known as the tall woman theory. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, it's not literally that women are getting taller. It's that women are...
It's not that women are getting taller. Instead of women. Now, the first time he said it, it was correct.
Armageddon, right? So there's this thing known as the tall woman theory.
Tall woman theory. Okay, fine. Now, the two times right here, he says women.
If you're unfamiliar with what it is, it's not literally that women are getting taller. It's that...
Not women are getting taller, but
women are improving on average. So they're making more...
That women are improving on average.
Money, they're becoming more educated, more independent. And naturally, we know that women try to...
That women try... That's three.
And because of this, statistics are now showing us that the bottom 80% of women are going for the top 10% of men. This is like according to various dating apps and things of this nature. They've also done many studies where they ask women to basically rate men on attractiveness and the men to rate the women on attractiveness. And the men, it's a rather uniform, basic bell curve, like as you would expect, right? Because you want to have the averages average is the most common, right?
Anyways, he's definitely reading that shit. He doesn't know what he's reading. This is, again, this connected to why you can't get a job. Because you're a fucking idiot. And you know absolutely nothing. And my old ass is going to have to support you in some way, shape, or form through whatever public system you're going to be connected with shortly. Unemployment. Charlie, give me my cord back. Or whatever. And you think if he's going to do that, just call women woman, he would do it for men. But he's not doing it for men. He uses men the proper way instead of saying man. No one will hire me. No woman will date me. The world is horrible. I told him he just learn how to make just anything. Just learn how to cook one thing and then let it go to something else. But no, it has to be internet job so he can get woman. They can't read clocks, write in cursive. Now, writing in cursive, I can kind of see that going out. I've gotten to where I have trouble just writing because nobody writes anymore. The reading in cursive is a bitch too, but I know they don't teach cursive anymore. So that's public school. It's one of those things. It's like it almost makes sense because there's not going to be a whole lot of need for it. There's not a whole lot of need for it now. And there's not going to be any upcoming need for it, it seems. But clocks, yeah. I'm going to download a font in cursive. It'll be like a secret code, cursive font. But yeah, not being able to read a watch, that's really fucking sad. And they even have that option on their iWatches. They could make their iWatch look like a regular clock. But no, they're not going to do that. You would think it would because it would be ironic that it's that way. It's because they don't want them to read the Constitution. Yeah, that some bitch is in cursive, isn't it? Oh, goddamn.
For women, it was skewed left. So the majority of men fell below the 50%.
Yeah, make all text cursive and all cars have manual transmissions.
By a significant amount. And it just kind of shows you the way that the perception in our society, I don't know if it's always been like this, but now that we have social media and more.
Anyways. What were we watching last night where someone was talking out of his ass? Oh, it was SHP about how, back in the 80s, it was normal for a 22, 23-year-old man to be married, have children, have a career, and that wasn't like out of the ordinary. It was normal. That was the standard. Everybody in their early 20s, by their early 20s, had college degrees, were working, were married, had kids, owned houses. Again, just saying things, just saying words. I mean, sure, it's more common back then to have that in your early to mid 20s, but that was not the norm. There were fucking hobos and losers and just incels even back then. I mean, there's people today who are probably in their mid to early 20s who have that. It's probably less than there were back then, back in the 80s, but still happens. Try and teach your girl how to drive your truck. Starve them if all pizza joints stop taking online orders. Not pick up a phone to save their own lives. Worst thing is, this guy he's like a normal guy. You would think he could have it all. All right, I knew that there was some stuff in here that was either in the daylight or the lights are on.
Little do
you can really see what's going on in his mom's basement. Because that's where he is.
You know that this whole video is going to be cope because I am afraid of women. No, I'm just kidding. But
no, you're not.
All seriousness, we all know that the dating market is absolutely cooked. I'm going to guess that if you clicked on this video, you're a man. And we pretty much all know the statistics of these dating.
Yes, he does kind of remind me of Mama Max. And again, we looked at this video last night, not this one, but the other one, and I went to his comments, and there was no one making fun of him. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? This one's probably the same. Don't chase, don't pursue. Okay, people need to know this about playing a game. If you're not a Chad, there's no point. Relationships will be dead. Chase Jesus. This one right here. Giga Tigga. Can't get a job. Can't get a girl. Damn. Man, being 5'2" is so bad that being Indian doesn't even make it worse. What the fuck? Of course, he could be, deleting comments, so you never know. Eric Callahan, welcome. Things are bad. Once you start getting online, talking about not getting dates, it's already sad. Doomer circle jerk in the comments. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I tried to give advice to the guy last night about getting a job in this time, which again, I might be out of touch because I already have a job. I'm not looking for one. But I think the things I think would get me a job then, which should still help me get a job today. First thing you got to do is know how to do something that someone is going to pay you for. Not just an internet job. The same could be said for like any women advice. Any women advice I could give might be fucking awful because it might not work. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not having to deal with that. If I get a divorce this time, I'm just almost stay fucking divorced. Oh, man. I think I'm done for the evening. It is almost 11 o'clock. We have been going strong for almost 3 hours. We did 4 hours last night. Thank you, Cajun. Appreciate it. Now, tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm probably not going to go very long. Going to be back to the weekday schedule. At least an hour, might be a little bit more. I get days just hard to meet a woman who isn't a complete leftist lunatic. And yeah, someone said in the comments about finding Jesus. Well, that's not the dumbest idea in the world. If you're looking to find someone, and if you're not completely opposed to that kind of life, you know, going to church is a way to meet women. So there is that. But they're not going to do that because it's not online. It's not part of his internet job plan. That's not where he wants to meet the woman. Anyways. Sweet dreams, youngins. Absolutely. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little watch along, and then looking at Blade's toeless feet and all the other stuff that we did tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Good night, everybody.
Oh, the checks roll in like waves on the sea from Mr. McGee and sweet Aunt Marie. $1 here, $1 there from folks who truly care. They're the heroes of this plot, giving all the cash they've got. Thank you for the dough. You make our hearts aglow. From pennies to the grands, you're the ones who lend a hand. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the dough. Miss Turner sending coins in a jar, while old man Joe just sold his car. Little Timmy broke his piggy bank to give a gift we'll always thank. They're the champions of our tale, keeping us from